Hi guys, welcome to Back to School Proud at Office Depot. We had our first one last week at our flagship store. Now we're at the Breaker store here in Austin, Texas. And today we're going to focus on a teacher's edition. So we're going to be focusing on what teachers are looking for as they shop for back to school. And then, keep in mind that if you're not a teacher and you're watching, it's not a big deal because teachers like gifts. And they probably don't like apples as much as you think. They don't last very long. So maybe they would appreciate some teacher supplies that makes their classroom look more artistic, more creative, more fun, more dynamic. I don't know any other synonyms to that. But in that vein, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the aisles here at Office Depot and find some teacher finds, specifically as we get ready for back to school. And let's take this tour. So we're going to go down our first aisle, but I want to first highlight some slime. If you have a kid, or if you know someone with kids, you know that they love making and playing with slime. And there are your ingredients all for sale here at Office Depot. So if you're a teacher and you like playing with slime, or you know your kids like playing with slime, that's where you go and stock up. So now let's get into some curriculum and design. Office Depot's Instagram story does have great examples of how to design your classroom. And what makes that even better and easier is that you can get most of that stuff right here at Office Depot. You can shop online at officedepot.com and pick it up later within an hour, or you just come into the store and do some fun shopping and find some cool discoveries that you could add to your classroom. So let's get down to it. So we have everything from bulletin boards to bordering. Here's your basic bordering, you know, the capital A, lowercase a, how to write. And then you have your fancier bordering up here. And then you have bulletin boards like for problem solving and measuring your world, multiplication cards, division cards, and they're all, here, I'll pull one out right here. They're not normal cards, right? They're more fun. So, yes, you can absolutely make math fun for some people. And then we have our STEAM section. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Mathematics. It came from STEM, which was Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. But STEAM is part of a curriculum that involves all 5 cognitive skills. And it's an effort to let kids be thinking outside the box and using all 5 skills rather than 1 or 2 in a problem solve when they're problem solving. So as you see, we have tons of kits, and even better is if you're interested in having a kit for your classroom or for your kid, you can have a STEAM subscription sent to you once a month. Go to officedepot.com or come in store and set that up. And you won't have to think about it, you'll just have a new project every month. We have workbooks. Maybe not a fan for most kids, but certainly something that helps kids progress, maybe even move forward or advance in their curriculum. And then what we have is something what I like to call stock supplies. Most teachers will agree with me that not every student will bring in all the supplies that you, the teacher, have provided in a list. They won't, for some reason. But, you know, if you don't mind that and you want to encourage kids to continue to learn even if they don't have their supplies, or you can teach the kids to share with one another, that's probably a better way. But if you do want to have stock supplies in case somebody forgets something, this is a great place to do it. We have huge marker boxes and crayon boxes. This one has 100. This one has 120 crayon colors. I didn't know there were 120 colors. So I'm learning something every day, as are you, as we go down this Office Depot's back to school aisle. Okay, so we're in the next aisle here at Office Depot. And this is more for college kids, but they are specialty and college ruled notebooks. Behind me, maybe you, the teacher, want something a little more special than what the kids are already rocking. Then we have our backpack section. Most teachers probably don't need these backpacks, but I do have a friend who uses one of these backpacks for a really cool idea, which is, it's called his prize bag. And it's actually this specific one right here, the pineapple. And he has little knickknacks that he gives out as rewards or prizes for students who excel, answer a good question, maybe cleans up a mess without being asked to. It's a great way to incentivize your students to be better students. I'm not telling you how to do it. I just know that my friend does that, and I really like that idea. And having a fun pineapple backpack with prizes, I mean, that sounds like a good time, right? So we're gonna move on to some more of the basic stuff rather than the prize backpacks. Here's something I love. here at Office Depot, and their teacher and student organization tool notebooks. Now these are great. Sorry, I did that 180 spin. These are great, and they're fully customizable here at Office Depot. And here, I'll just flip a little bit here. Can you see that? Cool. I mean, you got, for someone as, who's not as maybe organized as they'd like to be, I'm certainly one of them, it's a great way to stay organized. You've got your months, and remember, you can customize these. You can change these rings. You can change these colors. They're down here too. See, we have tons of colors here at Office Depot. Great way to have a teacher's organizer for $26. Not bad. And then I wanted to focus on the opposite of organizers, which is kind of like notebooks and loose paper. Again, I mentioned a lot of students or parents of students forget to get certain supplies. Here's a great backup. These spiral bound notebooks are 25 cents a piece. You could buy 10 and have 10 students forget to bring their notebook, and you would still be okay, and you'd be out $2.50. It's a great deal, especially if you want to collect on notebooks. And then if you want to take a step further, because everyone in school has had a college-ruled composition book, these are only 50 cents. So at $5, you could replace 10 people's college composition books. Definitely a great idea to have in stock for your classroom. Oh, here we go. I had wanted to ask this question when I first saw this. Well, let me go over this first. I was talking about great gifts for teachers. Is your teacher a cat lover? Because this would be perfect. Now, I wish they had dogs because I'm a dog lover, but cat lovers might really love this cat tape dispenser. And then the question I wanted to ask you actually is, what do you think this is? Is this a whale? Right? I thought it was a whale when I first saw it, but then I saw, or is it an elephant? Okay, so this tusk is pretty indicative of an elephant, but I, for some reason, thought it was a tail. So you tell me, maybe it's a whale, maybe it's an elephant. You tell me. Let's move on. And then you have your, not as exciting, but definitely stuff that you need for classroom, like glue sticks, glue, staples, obviously. Your typical supplies. We have those, and those are usually on sale. This one's 50% off for paper clips. And then paper clips, binder clips. Yeah, so definitely check those out. And you can also find tons of pencils at great deals. 75 cents for wood pencils is, again, if you can buy 10 of those for $7.50. Sorry, I'm really bad at math. Maybe I should go back to school too. Remember, you can always stock your classroom because you never know when a student won't have their supplies and you don't want them feeling left out. So a great way is to keep this stocked, and Office Depot has some great prices on major stock supplies like notebooks for 25 cents or composition books for 50 cents or glue sticks or erasers, everything. So let's move on to the next row. Go to the next row though, I wanted to stop at this end cap. Tiny Finds, something very cool. They're all $2 a piece. And remember when I mentioned the prize backpack? These are perfect for that because they're only $2 each. And they are fun little knickknacks. And they won't make people jealous, but they'll make them the other students will want them, I promise. So, you can get small things like, this pencil with a fun eraser, right? Nothing flashy, basketball eraser. Or a windmill pen, which actually, that's kind of cool. I would probably play with that a lot. But yeah, there are a lot of things here. Here, you can check these out. All at $2 a piece. All pretty unique. So great for small little prizes outside of your pineapple prize bag, am I right? Into one of the last aisles I want to highlight here today for our Teacher's Edition is your typical supplies in terms of paper towels and toilet paper. I think every classroom should have a bottle of Purell. So definitely stock up with Purell, $3 each. You basically save you save 25% on that. Hey, I did my math correct there. And then we have your typical basic first aid, painkillers, trash bags, tissues, facial tissues. You don't use this toilet paper on their face, on their nose. It makes your nose all red. You know that. And then if you're a teacher, maybe you like more than having one board. You can buy these stand-up poster boards. And then you can also buy these Post-it easels. And right now, if you buy 2, you do get 1 free. Now, you're probably asking about teacher specials. Well, we did have Teachers Appreciation Week, and it does end today, August 18th, but it does. So if you can't get in store today, don't worry. You can buy the stuff online at OfficeDepot.com, and you can have the stuff picked up in store in an hour, or you can have it delivered. That is your decision, but you can still have these savings. And some of the Teacher Appreciation Day savings include 3 times the triple rewards on qualifying purchases back after you buy them. You also can get 30% off with purchases of $30 or more for qualified supplies. And if you miss the sale, don't worry. We have over 100 items here at Office Depot that are up to 80% off. So there's a way to find savings. Come to Office Depot and get stocked up. Happy hunting, teachers, and good luck for your school season.